So, 19 Uhr am Montag. Etwas ungewöhnlich die Uhrzeit, aber das liegt daran, weil es letzten Donnerstag nicht so ganz geklappt hat mit der Verbindung in die Ukraine, mit der Verbindung nach Belgien. Mal hat der eine den anderen gehört, dann wieder nicht, dann nicht gesehen. Aber jetzt haben wir sie heute Abend im Programm hier bei diesem auf Montag angesetzten IDM Paddock Talk. Und ich freue mich sehr. Holen wir mal ins Programm. Die Entfernung ist nicht so weit. Holen wir mal den Bastian Mackels ins Programm. Mit ihm hatten wir am letzten Donnerstag eigentlich überhaupt gar keine Schwierigkeiten. Und zack, da ist er schon. Hi, Bastian.
Hallo.
Und auch der zweite Gast, auch die zweite Leitung steht. Ich freue mich sehr, Ilja Michalczyk zu begrüßen, der in der Ukraine sitzt und sich sicherlich freut, dass wir ihn jetzt sehen und hören. Ilja, first of all, how is the situation around you and Corona in your country?
Well, it's go better every day, and actually everything started working. Everything is open finally, and this 2.5 or 3 months difficult time is in the past. Yeah, and now it start go. Everything's good, like in normal life, and it sounds and looks really good for everyone in our country, and yeah. Just from our side, we just need to wait the date of racings and prepare for them, and yeah, just live like we lived before.
But I guess, as I know you, you are ready, yeah, or more than ready.
Sure. From January, I even didn't stop training. I'm training and working every day on myself, and yeah, I. Used this difficult time to myself. I improved a lot of things, and now I'm I think in the better shape even than I was ever, you know.
Bastian, from our point of view, Ilja always was in a good shape. What will happen with him as a rival when he's in a better shape?
Yeah. You know, he never stopped riding. You can see it. Doesn't matter if it's quarantine or not. He's riding. So, I mean, when you're in Belgium or France, Germany also, doesn't matter. You look his story on Instagram and social media. You see him always riding, training. So, yeah, I think it's the best way if you want to be a champion, if you want to be on the top. But yeah, we have to learn from it also. That is not always possible.
Tell us a little bit about your winter, Bastian. It was not that easy with your old team, with the Wilbers crew, and then to find a new bike. Now you're back on Yamaha. How complicated was that, or was it finally easy?
Yeah, all winter I was normally sure than what I have to do, and I was working and training like with a goal. I know with the goal the team wants also, and then I got an email beginning of January to explain me to tell me that I will not ride anyway. My first goal was to find a team, and it was really difficult at this time to have the possibility to find a competitive team, of course. And I had the chance to find a biker box team.
Biker box, yes.
Yeah, they want to ride normally with Marvin Fritz last year. They want to come back for one season, and then they stop the research. So I was there, and we had the meeting, and then we find a way to work together. And I think it's really a good opportunity for me to ride IDM, and of course to ride with a team who's been champion in the past. It's always a force, I think, to fight for the title, like I want, and like they want also, because the motivation is the same on the rider side than on the team side, for sure.
Yeah, Deb Buchner and Jakob Bayer, your new team bosses, they know exactly how to prepare a Yamaha bike. Ilja, you know that because Marvin Fritz in Hockenheim season final was on that bike. So with that team, your friend Bastian is now working very, very strong. How dangerous Bastian will be fighting for the title?
Well, this year is should be really strong, you know, because come a lot of new riders, especially like Folger, Alt on BMW, also with a strong team, which Bastian was rode in the past and fight with me for the title, you know. So we have quite strong pack, especially top 5. but even from this, for me, the strongest one is stay Bastian, because I know his style well. I know he's smart, experienced, and really a nice guy in the life. And I think he's the one for me who can be my opponent, who can beat me and fight with me, you know.
Yeah, we saw many fights in the last season between you two guys, and always it was very fair. The respect, Bastian, between you and Ilya is very high, huh?
Yeah, because
I think he's my best friend in the paddock what I ever had from 8 years in the racing, you know.
Yeah, but we had also, I have to say, we was riding together on the track, but we had also one race together in the box when we was riding in the Boulder last year, and then we have the chance to spend more time together, and then I can really know Ilya much more, and I know it's really a good guy, also good guy for riding, but also in the life and what he liked to do, like to be, and that makes really a big difference also.
Yeah, he's a very good guy. By the way, a little bit in German for our fans outside, because when they have questions to Ilya or to Bastian Mackels, ja, nur her damit. Also wenn ihr Fragen habt, versucht sie auf Englisch zu stellen. Wenn nicht, übersetze ich das. Ich kann das rechts alles lesen. Ihr könnt also gern die beiden mit Fragen befeuern. Ilya, Bastian was telling us before in the interview that you are every day on a bike. Is that true?
Well, almost I try to be every day on the bike. Normally, when I'm prepared for the racing, minimum before 1 month, try to sit 6-7 days on the bike during the 1 week. You know, and it doesn't matter which is bike, pit bike, a mixed bike, 300, 600, 1000. So just need to make laps and feel good on the bike, you know. But now a little bit go with the training pace, especially on motorbike, because first we don't have tires, we don't have spare parts if you crash, you know, and so a lot of small problems didn't give me a training system like I had before, you know. But even with this situation, I still training almost every day on different bikes, on different tracks, and I want to say thanks to the people who are around me and who give me the chance to do it, you know, every day. So it is good.
That sounds perfect. Are the tracks just around the corner for you, or?
Well, we don't have big tracks. We have few tracks in Ukraine, karting tracks, and normally I use the karting tracks for make laps on the big bikes, you know. So yeah, I have in around 500 kilometers from my home, maybe 2, 3, 4 tracks where I can go and training a few days there, or on my own track, which I have in my city, you know.
Bastian, you also were already on a bike. I saw some images from Zolder. Ilya was commentating this, that you look very strong on that BMW. Okay, now you will be on a Yamaha. But how nice was it for you as a racer to be back on the track on a proper motorcycle?
Yeah, I was really lucky to have the chance to go riding on a motorbike in Zolder, because they have a brand new asphalt. So I was there with the motorsport school in Zolder, and they have to run in the new bike. So of course they are using BMW. So I was riding on a BMW. The bike was stopped at 8,000 RPM, so was not fast. But I have to say that to get the feeling of the speed and also to put the knee on the ground, it's always a good feeling. So to be back on the bike and on the track was really fun.
It's good to lose some calories.
But I don't ride so much motorbike, but I go cycling most of the time, so I lose some calories.
Ah, okay. Tell Ilya and me, how is the new tarmac, the new asphalt in Zolder? Before it was quite bumpy.
It's to Bastian, no?
Yeah, it's Sebastian.
Oh, sorry.
I was for you, because Ilya was not in Zolder. No, not yet. And I think also Ilya, we would like to know, how is the new tarmac? How is the new asphalt in Zolder?
For sure, you have less bump, but was for me maybe because I'm used to it. For me, I feel Zolder quite good. It's one of my favorite track, of course. So now it's much better. We have less bump, yes, and of course feel like a better grip. But when you don't have the full power for the bike, it's difficult to really feel the grip. And yeah, it's really pity that we don't go back to Zolder with the IDM races, because it was maybe the opportunity to have a new lap record. I hope I will have the chance to go back with my team for maybe some test, and maybe Elia also will have the chance to break the lap record. Still a lap record from Marcus, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's from Markus Reiterberger in Zolder, the lap record. But
Yeah,
of course, a Belgian rider wants this lap record. Ilya, you are in your workplace with all the motorcycles around us. Show us a little bit, if it's possible.
Yeah, sure.
I think the German fans of the two-time Superbike champion would like to see something of your toys. Maybe Bastia didn't see it before.
No.
Here our mechanics, Vladimir, especially the same name like I have this year a teammate from Russia. So this is our one of training bike. Here I show you my training bikes 1000. This one, but it's from a small crash after some crash, and now it's rebuilt. And we wait some parts from Europe for make some rebuild and go again to the training.
Yeah, it looks interesting, huh, Bastia?
Yeah, I would like to have the same place also, but I don't have it.
Don't worry, you will come to my place and you will see there.
Official invitation, but first we need to be allowed to travel again. How is it looking, Ilya? What is your information level when you are allowed to leave your country and when you see a possibility to come over here?
If you go like to make something special in Europe or like work or I don't know like this, and you have some special document, you can go even today. But the borders are open like for everyone, for tourists and everything from 15 June. So it looks good because I hope our manager Werner Demon will give to us some opportunity to ride the bike in July somewhere in the Germany or in the Belgium for make some tests, because we didn't have test in the winter time, and it will be good if for example we will have the date of the racing in August, for example, or in September, and then we will make some few laps on the big bike, you know.
Yeah, I'm quite optimistic because I'm in close contact to Daya and Norman Roy, our IDM manager. They are working day and night. They're working really, really hard on the new calendar. Bastia, what do you think finally will be possible? What do you think, how many IDM weekends we will have?
What I think and what I hope it's to have 4 weekends. 4 weekends with 2 races. That means, 8 races. Yeah, it looks like a small championship and possible to do something if you have a mistake and someone else has also a mistake. But even that is really small. So I think for me the minimum will be 4 weekends. But if it's only 2 or 3, for me it doesn't matter. I want to ride it.
Yeah, better one race than no race. Huh?
Of course.
Ilya, what do you think is possible? For 4 weekends, I think still we can dream about that, huh?
Yeah, actually I don't want to think even about that, because when you start to think, the race just move to the front, you know, and it's not come. So I want to release this situation, and will be like need to be, you know. And I hope we will have some racing, even if it's will be 2, 3, 4, or 5 or 8 racing. Even with this, it will be race, you know. Just less than normal, but anyway, hope we will back and ride and fight and show to the people that we're still there.
Yeah, we all have very good memories from the season final in Hockenheim with our live stream. I don't know if some of your fans in your country, Ilya, were watching our live stream. It was looking like a proper TV production. How popular is IDM where you live?
Well, actually, after my titles, they start to know, you know, about the championship. Actually, also maybe a few years ago, we had already few Ukrainian races in IDM, and but it was they was rolled there without any results, height results, and sure people didn't know about that. But when I came to IDM and bring some height results, sure our people, especially our riders in Ukraine, start to know the championship, and they now start to want and thinks about to go there also try, and this is good. So it's good if my name brings to the championship also few names more, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's a chance, because also on that, the crew from Stefan Kraus, Radio Victoria, they're working hard to find a solution for us that we maybe can stream all the races if we do 4 weekends, and that could be also very nice.
Should be good.
Yeah. Also, the lineup in your team is different. Tim Abbey, okay, but also a very strong contender with Vladimir Leonov. Maybe some people know him from the World Championship. Very strong rivals in the own garage, huh?
Yes, this will be really good, especially for me, because he's very experienced, and I want to also make steps with the telemetry, with the data, with the settings of the bikes, and all these things will help me go more to the up, you know. So I'm looking forward to be with him in the same garage.
We will see that. Werner Damon will has everything under control like usual with strong riders. Bastia, Ilya mentioned already to the fans that you are his strongest rival, his strongest title contender. What do you think about IDM 2020 with Leonov, with Jonas Folger, with Florian Alt? You also know very well because your ex-teammate, he is now on a BMW for the first time. So many names: Polita, Nigon, Schmitter, and what do you think about the level? Yeah, if we have races, what do you think about the level we will see in IDM 2020?
For sure, it will be much nicer races, because you have much more faster rider who are able to win the races. So that means also you will race differently the races, because you want to win the race, of course. So, but now you will have to think about more than 1 or 2 guys who are able to win the race. And I'm also waiting for the reverse grid, because I think now you will have 9 really fast guys turning on the grid, and everybody will have a chance to be more on the front. So the races will be really interesting for sure. With the newcomers like Folger or also Leonov, it will be really interesting. That's also why I'm really happy to be back in IDM, to stay in IDM, to have the chance to ride races like that.
Yeah, perfect. We can't wait for that, especially also for us TV guys. This would be great. Ilya, still not everybody is a big fan of the reverse grid. What do you think about that?
Well, it's my positive points, because actually last year I am just I think alone who was also with my ex teammate Julian. We normally I always came from the back in the grid to the podium, and for me it was not so hard work, and I like to overtake. I know the bad points of our opponents, you know, and yeah, I learned them, and for me it's good point. So I hope this year will be the same, and that even if the tracks like Zolder or Schleiz will be difficult for this, it will still there, and it will be like this.
Yeah, we will see. You know Julian very well. You mentioned him, your teammate from last year. Now he's on the new Honda with the also very experienced Alex Polita. They could be also stronger from what that we hear in theory about the new quality of the new bike.
Well, sure, they will strong, you know, but how I like to say in the jungle, one king, and this is not to change. But sure, top 10 this year will be really strong, and for me it's just a good point to fight, to show again that it's that my name is not just there for easy win, you know.
No. You are 2 times champion in Superbike IDM. Bastia, you know IDM also a little bit longer than Ilya. When we look to the field, is this the strongest IDM field in the last 10 years?
I will say one of the strongest, because when Marcus was riding with Xavi Forés and also the Italian guy, sorry, I cannot remember his name, but with the Ducatis was also really strong. So yeah, but yeah, maybe we have more riders who are able to win in 2020.
What do you think, Jonas? What do you think Jonas Folger can do? Because everybody in Germany is talking about that. I think for the popularity, even in our country, is quite good, because Jonas Folger was together with Marc Marquez on the MotoGP podium. This nobody can take him away. So what do you think after more or less 2 years break because of his illness, what do you think he can do? Because the team where he will ride, you know very well.
Also, yes, the package will be strong, of course. First of all, it's really a good chance for the championship, also for all the riders to have him in the championship, because I think it will bring a lot of visibility and also spectators, but also for the level, for sure. We can compare our level to his level, and it's no joke, you know, because he will be fast, for sure. He will be fast. So if you can be faster than him, of course you're really, really fast. And yeah, of course, with the team he will riding the bike, and him will be really, really strong. I'm really looking forward to know how fast he can be, to understand a little bit more about how fast we are. You know what I mean? Because it's a good reference for us to know how fast we can be. Because I believe that we will be all able to fight with him. But then, we have to wait for the first race to know exactly how is it, and for sure we will learn a lot.
Ilya, what do you think about that? After 2 years break, I think you cannot imagine how it is. 2 years no racing, but Jonas was in this difficult situation. What do you think he can do?
Well, actually, I even can't expect that it can happen, you know, because just 2 years ago I was looking this race in Sachsenring with Marcus, you know, and he was fight, and I was how to say
impressed
that he won this race, you know, not Marcus, and now he come to our championship and will fight with us, you know. And I think we have two or three even positive points. One of them it's good that his experience and it's possible to learn from him something, you know. And also it's good if we will show to the peoples from the world paddock if we will and we can do it. Will overtake him. That we show to the people that it's the guys fast also inside of some national championship, and the level is same for like he have, you know, even never ride in the world championship.
Yeah, exactly. And the plan also for Michael Galinski and his new team lineup with all the sidecar guys. By the way, we will have Tim Reeves, 7 times world champion, on Thursday in our paddock talk together with Dominik Schmitter. So many strong points for an IDM season in 2020. Yeah, a little bit delicate question maybe, but what is more important for you, IDM or World Endurance World Championship?
To be honest, I will say is it, you know? I think for me it's sure it's a World Championship. Even is team racing, but it's World Championship, and the name of inside of the championship it's more biggest than in IDM. For example, if in IDM just top 5, top 6, top 7 of big of names, yes, but in endurance it's more than 20 riders from MotoGP, from Superbike, from other championship, and this is good when you show that you are strongest than there, you know. For me, it's I think it's important actually EVC, but also for me it's important IDM, and I don't put to the side different side IDM and say this is just for me like for training. No, sure, it's racing, and for me it's also important important things.
Best would be both titles. Bastian, we find out in this IDM Paddock Talk that you like each other a lot. You respect each other a lot. Wouldn't it be a dream to do Endurance World Championship with Ilya together in one team on one bike?
Yeah, I think it will be a good chance to have a good team made for 24 hours. And one of my goals is to win the 24 hours of Le Mans and Boulder also, of course, because I never won it. And for sure, if I was riding with him, it's 1 feet on the podium, you know. Then of course, the endurance is really difficult. Also, it's not only about riding, but if you have a good team like the team he has in a World Endurance Championship, for sure you have a good chance to get the podium and also the title.
Did you never speak about that before, or was there a plan in theory?
Yeah. For me, my goal at the moment is more IDM. I want to be champion IDM also. And of course, I love endurance. And in the future, I want to stay in endurance and ride endurance. But at the moment, I want to use the speed I have. And I want to improve it again to be champion. And then we will see what is possible. If I have the chance to ride with him, for sure, I will jump on a bike.
Ilya, for you in the moment, the situation with testing is quite difficult. But Bastian, what about you? You are in a German team, Biker Box, Sepp Buchner and Jakob Bayer. Did they already make some plans with you for testing? And if yes, when and where?
We have the chance to go Thursday and Friday riding in Öscherstileben. So we will
with
have
you.
2 days. You come with me?
No, Eddie come with you with Duke.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe I come for a visit.
This week. So it's a brand new Yamaha, just built. So Sepp made really, I think, a good bike. And from the beginning, we will fight directly to find a good base setting. And if we can find a good base setting, and then we have some races in IDM, we will be, I think, able to fight directly for the podium.
Yeah, Marvin Fritz, show us in your team on a similar bike at the season final. What is possible with that bike? Ilya, what is your memory to season final? You forgot it already, or you enjoy this hard and fantastic fight with Marvin Fritz, even when you lose it?
I don't want to say that I'm losing because I'm a champion, not he's champion, you know. And,
exactly.
But yeah, it was good experience. And actually, I was on that week and not in the perfect conditions because I had 4 race weekend in the 4 weeks, you know, and I just came from the Boulder to this race, and for me this race was just for fun because I was already champion. Even first race I was play with the guys, lose start, and then it was my plan to training to overtake, and then I catch the first groups, and just in the last laps I overtake them with under control. But yeah, in the second race I didn't choose right tires, and my grip was always it's strange and just how to say, yes, I'm loose this race, but I was loose not because I was slow. I was loose because it was like this, you know?
Yeah,
but
it
was really nice fight, especially last corner. Even I didn't expect that it can happen there, but yes, it is what it is, and he did it, and he's good guy. Also, he's good rider, and I'm learning a lot from this overtake. So he how to say, if I choose win the race or take this experience, sure I take this experience, you know, because I had more than 20 wins in IDM already, and so for me was like more experience than wins, you know.
Yeah, we all hope that we see as soon as possible race maneuvers like that, what we were talking about. Thanks, guys. It was a nice half an hour. Finally, Ilya, any questions to Bastian?
You love me?
Yeah, a lot.
Bastian, any question to Ilya?
Yeah, can you stop riding for 1 or 2 months like we did? Because
actually now this week I take some rest, and 1 week I will not riding. I will not make some sport, so just chill, eat, make some kilograms, because I'm staying now really dry in my body, and I want to make some kilograms for have calories for to lose again in my training camp.
Okay, that sounds good. Thanks, Bastian Makels. Thanks, Ilya Michalczyk. Greetings to your
very
families,
much.
guys, and hope to see you as soon as possible somewhere in IDM on a racetrack. I can't wait for it. I hope you too.
Same for us. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.
It was fun and a pleasure. See you.